How everybody doing out there in YouTube land? I'm Croston Curtis. Right now, I'm going to talk about making choices in life. Sometimes the choices you make, it could be good or positive, or it could make you end up in the state pen or in poverty. It's about choices, people. And right now, the stakes are very high, especially for a young black man, because pretty much we are born with a handicap. They pretty much put this handicap on us to slow us down. We the only race, black man, we the only race out there that actually born with handicap. Other races wasn't born with that handicap. We actually consider the third minority. A long time ago, during the Jim Crow era, we considered the first minority. But when they actually brought integration in, we slowly went down. We went down for being the first minority, second minority. Now we the third minority, and everybody know that third minorities really don't get no chances. Pretty much, you finish. Now, I'm talking about this topic here about choices in life because the stakes are high, especially for a young black man. Black man, period. Because I'm speaking for black men only. Because I'm a black man myself. And it's about your choices. It's choices in education. It's choices in how the way you conduct yourself, your behavior. There's choices of picking a good job. It's choices of even getting a career. Now, if you make the bad choices and you get stuck with a dead-end job, making minimum wage, then pretty much you're gonna suffer the consequences. Now, if you pick a good job and got a good career and actually getting paid what you love, then you reap the rewards, which is a good salary. So therefore, you get able to live the American dream. Right now, a guy here with me is D Gutter. D Gutter, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'd like to say, everybody, first thing first, pardon me. Thank you again for welcoming me to your show. I'd like to say happy holidays for everybody out there in YouTube land. And I definitely agree with you about choices you make in life. Life is choices. And everybody got a choice to make in life. And it's all about making the right choices. And sometimes you have to do mistakes to learn.
Hold up. Before I started, fair use, people. Fair use. Let me make a disclaimer again. Fair use, people. Fair use. Continue on, D Gutter.
Sometimes you have to make mistakes in order to make the right choices in life. And we have to not accept our failures in life. And stop playing the victim role. We black folks, we play the victim role too many times. This person fault, or this person gave me an opportunity, or this person did that to me. We supposed to excel. So it's about making mistakes. Number one, learning from your mistakes, and be on the right path. And remember, you got to progress. You don't digress, you progress.
I definitely agree.
Take it from there,
I definitely agree you on that. It's all about progressing in life, and what you actually life is like an experience. It's like the same energy you put into life. This the same you get back out of it. So you put negativity and obstacles in your way, you get back what you put into. And never expect more than what you put in. So if you put 100% in on the positive side, you get back 100%. See, I'm gonna tell y'all guys something about the universe. That's how the universe balances itself out. Because what it is that if you put a lot of negativity out there and pretty much downplay everybody, like name calling and pretty much turn your nose on everybody, mocking them and making fun of them, man or woman, then you get back what you put in the universe. You got to be very careful because the same negativity that you put in the universe, you get it right back at you. So, like I said, it's all about choices. Now, what it is that, now my choices in life, pretty much, I could say, it's been a hardship for me. Because actually, when I graduated out of high school, I went to college. And actually, when I left out of college, when I graduated out of college, right, I found myself basically trying to get rid of the student debt that I was in. Now, if I make the right choices, I could probably pretty much could have came in with a scholarship and end up not paying a dime back of student loans. It's another thing. Student loans are like gangsters out there. I mean, they get their money back regardless. They don't even care. The only way you can avoid paying off your student loan if you're deaf, dumb, blind, and crippled. Other than that, they're gangster all the way. And remember, you cannot claim bankruptcy on a student loan. That ain't gonna work. Trust me.
Quiet storm. Now you know me being D Gunner, I go the opposite. When I graduated from college, right? I'm more like the opposite. I'm not looking for a straight, narrow path of righteousness. No, it's not me. Me, I like to be in the gutter. That's how I focus. That's how I move, and that's how I know who's my enemy. And once I figure out who's my enemy, how the way they move, pretty much it's like chess move. And I can able to move forward and say, checkmate. That's the way I get down. So when I graduated from college, right, way back in the early 90s, when I graduated from college, I got a dead-end job, right? Little dead-end job, just like any black male out there. When you graduate from college, you're just looking for work to pay them tuition off,
to pay the student loans off, yeah.
Pay the student loans off, right? I was on the grind for a minute, right? And then from that point on, I went to another job. And the other job I went before, that was just crazy. That was just crazy. And then I was just like any young black man out there, try to find a niche for myself, try to find my place in life.
Yep, in society.
And remember, the decisions you made in your youth will affect you in your adulthood. So I'm telling all the young black males out there, the choices you made in your youth will affect you in your adulthood. So if you a person that lay with different types of women that have baby mamas around the place, it will affect in your adulthood. Like when you're in your late 20s, in your 30s, when you try to get your house or try to get your condominium, you can't because she got child support on you, knowing that you got bad credit and you can't excel. So you be forever living off of somebody in order for you to exist. That's number one. So all your young people out there, don't rush. Take your time. Don't rush. And always protect your reputation. Number one. Protect your reputation. Doesn't pay to be the thug or the person out there slinging. Don't fall for that. Protect your reputation with your life, because it will affect you during your early adulthood. In your late 20s, your late 30s, when you try to make shit into something. You can't because your reputation, because you got all these felonies on your damn record.
Now, you gotta understand what you're saying though, but I'm not really. That's good in your point, and I agree with you on that. It's about choices, and then pretty much if you get caught up in that lifestyle and it's in the state pen or end up doing the bid, that's the consequences of making bad choices.
But Quiet Storm, that is part of choices. Reputation,
I agree with you. That's what I said. You heard me before?
Young black males are not to protect their reputation. They think negative. They think if I be that street dope dealer, or that person don't give a fuck, I get a rep in the street. But they understand this though. One day you're gonna want that house. One day you're gonna want that property. One day you want to own land. One day you want to run that business. I'm not talking about cars. Cars to me, cars ain't nothing. It's in and out. cars is X cars. I'm talking about owning land, property, houses, business. One day you want to try to own that and establish it, but you can't because your reputation is down the garbage. No bank is not going to give a 3-time felon $50,000. It's not going to do that.
Now, come on. Now, come on. Now, actually, come on, D Gutter. Come on now. Now I gotta go in. Now I have to go in.
I'm keeping 100. I'm keeping one. That's what I say. It's very important to protect their reputation. Protect their reputation. That's all I got to say. You make the decision when you make the right decision, so you don't have to pay in your adulthood. So therefore, if you want to run that business, you can't run the business. If you want to get credit, you can't get credit. If you want to live in a certain place, in a certain area, you have to worry about that because you don't got these prior conviction in your life. You can excel and move forward. Don't fall for them damn rappers out there making millions of dollars, flashing money, and live with
Now come on, D Gutter. We all know that the drug game is dead out there. There is no money making drugs. Period.
Listen,
there is no. The drug game is dead. And matter of fact, if you go into a lifestyle, matter of fact, the stakes are very high because the type of drugs they're actually dealing with is cocaine, heroin, and pretty much. The stakes are high. You end up doing life in prison, or dead in the street. So nobody. I'll be honest with you, D Gutter. Nobody not really into that drug game no more because the stakes are very high. Because right now it's your life. Your life is on the line.
Quiet storm. I'm not talking about the drug game. For example, if you want to know, you want to get hip with young people, listen to their damn music. Their music is based on the trap house. And you know the trap house consists on, right? Copping and buying and selling. Right?
Yeah, and popping mollies and pretty much having these sex parties was matter of fact what they do, they get a stolen credit card and get a hotel and have these fucking sex parties, popping mollies. We pretty much know what's going on over there. That type of lifestyle.
Quiet storm. That's part of it, but that's part of it. But this is what they do. If you listen to young people music, it's the trap house, right? Copping and selling, right? Everybody flashing jewelry, everybody driving in cars, everybody flashing money. But you realize one thing: they never own anything. You realize
but you gotta realize this: the dope game is dead out there. Nobody is not taking a high course no more. Nobody ain't playing a high stake no more. Nobody ain't gonna do a bid like that.
Quiet storm. And the rap
and mostly trap music is garbage. It's nothing but death and destruction. As a matter of fact, it trap you into that lifestyle. It's like faking it till you make it, but meanwhile not dealing with the consequences. The problem with the black people is that they're not able to deal with the consequences because so much fucking damn repercussion all the time.
Quiet storm. They call me D Gutter and I keep it 100. You know that, right? That's for the young people to listen to. If you're not singing, rapping it or living it, you're not making sales. Your music will not sell.
Yeah, I understand about that. It's all about moving units, and it's all about faking it till you make it, playing Monopoly money and shit.
It was one rap group called the Goody Mob. I'll never forget that. The Goody Mob. They rap positive, and their album was garbage. Garbage.
Hold up. Fair use. Let me make a disclaimer out there. It's fair use.
That's right, fair use. So their music is garbage. Now the top music today is the music in the trap, rapping about the trap house, right? And the young people listen to that, and young people try to live that life, but they don't understand these rappers is pretty much acting their role. They do anything to sell units, and when they sell them units, that's the only thing they care about. That's what I'm saying. Life is based on the decision and choice you made in life, and in fact, when you're in your youth. So therefore, when you get in your adult stages, in your mid-20s, your late 20s, your 30s, pretty much you could get that if you make the right choices. You could own property. You could own land. You could run business. You could go to the bank and get a loan and to run a business. You have to worry about because you make the right decision, choice in life. But if you're a person that try to live for now, like black people don't live. Black people, we don't see in the future. We don't have foresight. We can see 10 or 15 years down the line. We want it right then and there.
That's the problem with young people today. They're not patient. They want things right there and right now. But in reality, the real world don't work like that.
You're definitely right. But give me a minute, Quiet Storm. Take it from there until I get my paper.
Now, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, D Gutter. I'll tell you right now, it's about making choices. And the wrong choices could either you end up wind up in a pen or pretty much dead. I'm keeping it frank. I'm keeping it 100 with your young people today. Now, I'll tell you this right now. The stakes are very high. And the dope game is dead. Nobody ain't really moving bricks and keys, whatever they call it. Nobody ain't really getting down like that because nobody ain't going to take that high stake and doing time at all. It's about making the right choices. It's about being on the straight path. That's what it's about. Now, I'm not really knocking people down that had a 9-to-5 job, living an honest life, and pretty much and pretty much going back for the work. That's cool. If you do your 9-to-5 thing, that's cool.
Quiet storm. But the 9-to-5 people are the real heroes. Let's keep it 100.
Like I said before, I'm not knocking down people that actually working 9-to-5 jobs. I'm not knocking down people with honest living. There's nothing wrong actually making an honest dollar.
Quiet storm. You hit the hammer around the nail. The average people that work the 9-to-5, those are the heroes. That's real life. Real life. You got to work hard to get the things you want to life. And when you work hard to get things you want to life, you appreciate it more because it wasn't given to you. You work hard to get there. Not wake up one morning and things given to you, and then you just pretty much you don't care because you didn't earn it. The reason why you don't care because you haven't earned it. You didn't went through the obstacles to achieve it, to earn it. So therefore, it's no value to you anyway because it was given to you. See, I'm about to say white people. X that out. I mean, black people. We focus on black youth.
Fair use. Once again, let me get this. Let me keep this clear. Let me keep this clear here. Fair use.
Okay.
Continue on.
Nothing against white people. I'm against our black community, our black youth out there. And especially young black men in general. Unfortunately, we be left in the back burner. Other ethnic groups are excelling, they prospering, they owning businesses, they owning property, owning land, they owning homes. And while we get our degrees, and what we do, we work for them. Then we hopefully hope we can excel on their business. You're only going to excel to a certain level. They're going to let you know that's their business. You're working for them. Period. Now, getting back to that, I don't want to speak too much about the drug game, which is the drug game is dead though. But if you want to keep current, what youth listen today is garbage. Of course, we're going to say it's garbage, Quiet Storm, because we're much older and mature. And plus we older, and our music taste is much more sophisticated than just hooping and hollering.
You mean it's actually grown up music now? Now we listen to grown music.
You're right. We listen to grown folks music. That means our taste is more sophisticated now. But if you want to know what the youth is going at, listen to their music, and their music lead them to darkness. It don't lead them to be productive citizens. It don't lead them to owning things. It's all about flashing jewelry, money, and driving cars and women all day. And life is more than that. It's much more than that. Way much more than that. But the sad thing about it, they found out about it when they in their adulthood. By that time when they do a bid, when they do that 10 years bid, now they decide to take life serious. But how you could take life serious with a 10-year felon on your record, especially for murder, or rape, or selling narcotics? By that time, your reputation destroyed, finished. So it's
all about making choices in life, and like it or not, if you make bad choices in life, you got to pay the piper. You got to deal with the consequences. That's what it is. It's coming down to choices. Now, you got people out there that actually make the right choices in life, and they get able to progress and actually elevate to the next level. Now, you got other people out there that pretty much make bad choices and have to deal with the consequences in life. And they not playing. The justice is not playing. Especially with the young black youth. Especially young black men, period. That means they got our head on a chopping board. And you end up, and pretty much end up in the state pen, they want you to do like 84% of your time.
And I'm glad you touch upon that, Quiet Storm, because we are the prey, and they the predators. We are the prey. Black young men, we are the prey, and they are the predators. And the sad thing about it, when we do go to the justice system, we always get the raw end of the deal. We get a bad deal. And once again, we talked about it last week on our last discussion. They build these mega jails, and they need residents. They need inmates. And remember, once you get convicted, you go where they put you at. You don't go where you want to go at. So they see you way down in Arkansas, or way down there, Pelican Bay, way down there in California. You go where they put you at. You go where they need people at. Because you lost your right as a citizen. You're not a citizen no more. And people don't understand that. The jail penal law is totally different from the penal law for free people. The penal law, Article 35, that's for people out there who free. Because people got constitutional rights. But if once you become an inmate in jail, you don't have constitutional rights no more. You're an inmate. You're a felon.
You're a slave to the state.
And you're a slave to the state. That's where it's raw there, slave to the state. It's nothing good. It's nothing good out of that. Because once you do your time, you lose your driver license, you lose all your privileges, you lose everything.
You can't even vote.
You can't even vote. And the sad thing about it, and most people understand it. Say, for example, you receive letters as an inmate, right? Inmates cannot write to inmates. Doesn't work that way. You cannot write a letter to a next. It doesn't work that way. Only when you can receive mail somebody from the outside. You know why? Because the outside people, they got constitutional right. When you in jail, when you in that prison system, you're in a whole different penal law. Whole different. You're incarcerated. You're a prisoner. You have to go by their policy. And I'm keeping 100.
Well, I'm talking about making choices in life. And actually making the bad choices is pretty much, you got to deal with the consequences. The stakes are high. The justice system is not playing, especially with black men and young youth and black men. Because I'm speaking for black men, period. I speak for black men because I'm black. They're not playing with us no more. You got the judge, you got the prosecutors that actually build careers on your back, and they will not let you go at all. This system they actually made was designed not by accident. Everything was designed on purpose. That's what it is.
You're absolutely right. And people, if you like what you hear, right? and you pretty much like this conversation, hit that thumbs up. It only takes a second. When you come in and you see the channel, you see us talking, hit the thumbs up. It doesn't hurt. Hit that thumbs up. Support our channel. Right now, this is straight raw. This is not staged. This is not how you can say what prepared. This is on the fly.
It's actually done on the fly. And also, people, I got a PayPal. Just pretty much donate to my PayPal. I mean, any little bit helps though, because right now YouTube is actually demonetizing my videos. I'm not making no money here. I'm doing stuff here by the fly, and I like to keep my subscribers actually entertained and also informed. So donate to my PayPal.
Hit that like button.
And definitely hit the like button.
Hit the like button and subscribe.
Now back to the topic at hand. Is about making choices. Actually, if you make the wrong choices, you got to deal with the consequences that actually follow behind making the wrong choices. Let's talk about the right choices. Now, basically, if you make the right choices, you can able to live the American dream. What I mean by living the American dream, it's not about paying bills. That's not part of the American dream. The American dream is hold up. Let me finish what I'm saying before I get sidetracked. The American dream, it consists on basically living the American dream is like buying a house, owning property, owning businesses, and actually enjoying the reward of wealth. There's a big difference between being rich and wealthy. Rich is like, for example, you could wake up one day and be rich, the next day you be poor. Wealth is actually persistent. It stays with you for a long time, and you can able to pass it down to your next generation or next kin. It's called a legacy. Am I right, D Gutter?
I definitely agree with you, because you want to leave a legacy behind. That's when you do things correctly, you do things right. And also, success is not a car, young people. Success is not a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW. That's not success. Success is owning property, land, businesses, homes. That's success. Not driving around in some Mercedes or Benz or Beamer, which is depreciated. Vehicle depreciated.
It's about leaving a legacy for your family.
When you leave a legacy, it's like leaving an estate. And the estate is your property, your businesses. That's leaving a legacy behind. That's wealth, young people. And unfortunately, young people, and another thing, young people, you got to protect your credit, young people. Please protect your credit. Your credit make a decision where you live at, what you drive, what home you buy, and affect you longevity, affect you in the long term. I wish I could stress this out longer, but you need to protect your credit, young people. Because right now, you're young right now, you got youth for your side right now, and pretty much you're going to want that house.
Now, you see, I gotta go in. It's more than protecting your credit. You gotta protect your reputation. Your reputation is everything in life. Once you allow people to attack your reputation, everything pretty much goes down the hill. It's about protecting your reputation.
Quiet storm. Let me finish my statement before I lose train of thought here. Right. Credit to me is important. You gotta keep it 100%. Credit is more than money. When someone flashing money, they poor.
Everybody know that.
If you see somebody flashing hundreds all day, they poor.
Yeah, that's poor. Poor man.
That's poor.
That's a poor man way.
Normally, a wealthy person is a wealthy person.
They don't carry cash.
They don't carry cash. Everything's on credit.
That's another thing. You gotta protect your credit. You gotta have a perfect credit score.
Their money is tied up on the estates. On the estates, they have.
Businesses. It's tied on businesses. It's tied on escrow accounts. It actually.
Property and business. Property and business. I talk about business and property.
That's why I said it's all about making the right choices in life. Because if you don't make the right choices and you turn around and make the bad choices, you gotta deal with the consequences, and the stakes are very high.
Yes, but also I agree with you, Christone. But young people, I try to tell young people I'm not be honest with you, young people. I'm not perfect, so I'm not gonna say to you. No one can be straight and narrow. Let's be real. No one can live a straight and narrow life. Let's be. We learn from our mistakes. But I'm gonna teach you the game that I didn't know when I was young. And the first game I'm gonna teach you, young people, is protecting your credit. You gotta protect your credit and protect your reputation. Your credit determines where you live, where you drive. How you it's longevity. Protect your credit.
Hit the hammer on the nail. Longevity.
And your reputation. Your reputation is pretty much.
It's everything. It's everything. I'm sorry to say it's everything. I'm keeping 100. It's everything.
You're right, Christone. It's everything. It's like a man to his word. It's everything. If a man can't keep his word, he ain't shit. At the end of the day, when you do pass away and you do go 6 feet under, only thing you got is your word and your reputation.
And your legacy. When you pass away, you definitely want to leave a legacy behind for your family. You don't want to die just being broke. Because pretty much when you die being broke, your reputation pretty much down the toilet. It is, because you ain't leave no legacy behind. Especially you got family. If you got family, it's all about protecting your wealth and leaving your legacy behind. It's all about legacy. And whatever you do, it's for the young people definitely out there, it's about protecting your reputation. Your reputation is everything. If somebody attack your reputation, they attacking your character. And you don't want that to happen. I'm sorry, so you don't want that to happen.
Because once they attack your character, they're destroying you.
Because right now, right now, they don't have to kill you. They don't have to shoot you like that. Right now, today's generation, talk about Generation X, they're not playing that no more. They're not playing that anymore. It's all about actually destroying your reputation. Once they pretty much destroy your reputation, that's like assassinating you right there. That's all about. Destroying your reputation.
And I definitely agree with you. Christone. And also, young people, you gotta not start walking away from a fight. You gotta not start. You cannot win every fight. The best fight is the fight you can walk away from. You cannot conflict with everybody. The best fight again, I wish I could stress this out long, is to walk away from. Walk away from. If you can walk away from it with no physical, with no physical, then you pretty much won the argument. If you can walk away with a fight without physically touching nobody, you won the fight. It's not about encounter conflict and fight all day. Because once you do that, young people, these traditional sisters not playing games with us. We are the prey.
You know, I agree with you. No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I'm gonna tell you right now, D Gutter. I'll tell you right now. Actually, when you go into manhood, because I'll tell you right now, manhood is not about fighting. Okay? Actually, man, we go by facts. We not emotional. We're not emotional at all. Men, a real man do not run on their emotions. Period. Men run by facts. That's what we go down. Facts. That's how we do it.
And then when we address another man, we address another man with facts. We don't address another man based on hearsay.
That's why I said. That's why I stressed out before my other. That's why I said before on my other previous live stream that actually a mother cannot teach a boy to become a man. That's impossible. That's impossible. A woman cannot teach a boy to become a man. That's a man. I mean, that's a man job. Only a man could teach a boy to actually become a man.
I definitely agree with you, Quiet Storm, but unfortunately, Quiet Storm, we're dealing with Generation X. Generation X is a majority of bastard children out there.
Oh, fair use. Fair use. Oh, wait. Fair use. Fair use. Continue on.
That's right. Fair use. Fair use. There's majority of bastard children out there with no father, which is sad. And you know, I like we talked about our last week. We talked about since last week in our last discussion. The government is only good. The government is good at supporting, but the government cannot raise that child. It takes a father to be there, a father and a mother to raise that child, and it does take a village to raise a child. It does. We talked about that last time before, but I'm stressing out long enough. Young people, the fight you win, the fight you can walk away from. The fight you can walk away from, you won the fight. Physically beating down somebody you didn't want. You didn't want at all. Only you're destroying your own.
That's why I said.
You destroy. I'm a fan before we train up. You're destroying the next black man. You destroying. We should be physically fighting each other. We should unite with each other, and we should have a disagreement while fighting young people.
Now come on, D. Now come on, D Gutter. Now pretty much, black people. We not really like that. We not really united. You got black people actually discriminating on black people. Okay, that's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You got the black. No. Fair use. No. Fair use. You got black people and you got niggas. Okay.
Hold on, Quiet Storm. You see, that's what I'm talking about, Quiet Storm. We need to unite. Because the sad thing about it, we're not united, Quiet Storm. We're not united as black people. We're not.
I understand about unity. But guess what?
Quiet Storm. We don't own nothing. All that we own is some pair of fucking Jordans and a fucking car out there. We don't own houses. We don't even own land. We live in some damn fucking tenement, some damn apartment. Paying rent for 30 years, not owning shit. And when the
wait a minute. Fair use. I'm not making a generalized statement. I'm not saying all black people. I said fair use. Continue on.
Well, we're not talking about all. If you're an intellect, smart young black person, if it don't reply to you, then you leave it alone.
Let it fly. If it don't apply to you, let it fly.
If you get offended by it, it is meant for you. Like the old saying when Malcolm X say, when you throw a rock in the crowd, whoever barked the loudest, that's who was offended. The same here. If we say a conversation and offend you so, then it's meant for you. Again, young people, the best fight is to pretty much to walk away from. And you don't have to fight people fight people to win an argument. You don't. Think about it. They listen to you more if you don't fight. Think about it. If that man respect you, right, and he respect you and you respect him, right, at the end of the day, he wants to say, you know what, he does make sense. But once you physically fight somebody, put your hands on somebody, there's the next level. You know what the next level is going to be? Now that man going to feel insulted, he going to feel embarrassed, and he's going to come after you. Or if he can't come after you, come after your family. So it's like a vicious cycle. It doesn't end. So the best fight, young people, is to walk away from. I'm not saying I'm not a punk. I'm definitely not a simp. But I learned this about life experience. Life experience. You actually, people listen to you more. They listen to you more while fighting. Because once you put your hands on somebody, you already know young people. And you say, I can put my hands on that person. He's a punk anyway. But then soon later, when that punk retaliates, right, he can't beat you physically, but he come after your lady, he come after your children, he come after your family. And you can't even get mad at him because you started it. and he finish it for you.
Okay.
So the best fight is to walk away from.
All right. This is Quiet Storm Curtis here. I'd like to give thanks to D Gutter for actually participating in the show, and pretty much this is it in the live stream because people have to go to work. I cannot really do this here because I work for a living. I'd like to give a special thanks to all my subscribers that donate to my PayPal. Because of y'all guys, I can able to bring fresh new content on a daily basis, and pretty much that's it. It's Quiet Storm Curtis here.
And also, if you like what you
hit the like button.
Hit the like button. We young black brothers here. At first, this thing done on the fly. It's raw. It's straight raw material. It's not practiced. It's not prepared. It's on the fly. So give us that credit. Hit that thumbs up.
All right, this is Quiet Storm Curtis. Till next time we meet again, guys. Later.